Hello everyone, thank you very much for staying tuned. In today's video I'm going to be solving question 2. Question 2, this particular question of the technical drawing paper 2 of year 2025 past question. So I'm going to be solving this particular question. So let's quickly take a look at what the question says. The question says figure 2 shows a template ABCDEFG given that AB is 70, BC 60, CD 40, DE 30 and GF 30. Now this is the template. Okay, the question A says we should copy the given template. That is, we are to copy this template the way it is, okay, to full size. Okay, it didn't even the question doesn't indicate whether full size or not, so I will advise we use full size since the dimension are not out of hands, or they are not too big. Then question B says using the drawing in 2A and B as base, draw a similar template in an enlarged area to ratio 3.5. Now we are told that we are to draw an enlarged area to ratio 3:5. There is an issue with this 3:5. I think it ought to be 5:3 if we are talking about enlargement, which means is 5/3. So 5/3 is enlargement. If it is 3:5, that is reduction. That is talking about reduction. So we are going to be using this is for the enlargement. Then measure and state the radius of the curve. The question actually says enlargement. Okay, so we'll do that. Then we have to measure and state the radius of the curve. So let's quickly make attempt to do this now. So I'm going to start straight away by first of all drawing a baseline with thin line. Okay, I pick a point for this A. So if I pick a point here, let me pick a point here as my A now, and we are told that AB from the question, AB is 70. Okay, AB is 70. Then I will take my ruler and measure 7. So this is 70. Okay, so we call that B. That's B. I need to check, confirm if that is okay. That is 70. Okay, the angle here is 120 degrees. So we can either use our protractor and just pick angle 120, or I just construct the angle. Okay, let me just construct the angle to be fast. Okay, so draw a semicircle this way. Okay, draw a semicircle. This semicircle with the same compass radius or length you use, place at this point now. Okay, strike an arc like this. Okay, then you join from this point, join and extend the line. Join and extend the line. So that will give us this angle here will give us 120, while this is 60, to make angle on a straight line to be 180. Okay, I hope you get that right. Okay, now BC, let's look at what BC is 60. So I just come here and measure 60. Measure 60. So this is 60. So this side will be my C. Okay, now here we are told that the angle here is 105. So I'll bring in my protractor now. I'm going to measure angle 105. To measure that now, place a protractor this way. Okay, such a way that the zero mark on the protractor is in line, like this with the line. So how do you read now? Because the angle is at this side, so you read from here. This 0 go to 105, this is 100, then 105. So mark the point there. Okay, so all you just need to do, join the 2 points. You can extend your line with thin line, projection line. Okay, now the next thing we are given, we need to get D. Okay, that is CD is 40. CD is 40, so I'll pick 40 now. Pick 40. So this is 40. You can take off this mark you used to get your angle from the protractor so that it won't confuse you. So let me take it off. So you have this. So this is my D now, 40. So we call this part D, 40. Okay, so the next thing, this angle here is a right angle, so it's 90 degrees. So how do we do that? It's very cheap to get. So all you are going to do here is this: just place your set square this way. Okay, place your set square this way, let it be aligned to this line. So just move it until you get to the point there. I hope you can see this now. Okay, until you get to that point, then what do? Draw a line this way, like that. Okay, I hope you can see that line. So thin line at first, I will take it out later. So we are told DE is 30. DE is 30. So bring in my ruler, measure 30. I will measure 30. So what I'm doing is I'm reproducing the template like we are told. So let's give this let's call this side E. Okay, now if you look at the template here, the original template, this is a vertical line and the radius is 40. This is not 40 degree, it's 40. Please neglect the degree. Okay, so we draw a straight line there. To do that, just place set square this way. We are drawing perpendicular line, let it be aligned to the baseline this way. Okay, then move it to it this way, then produce a thin line up like that. Okay, so we have to pick 40 because that radius is 40. Okay, so I'll come this way, pick 40. Okay, then mark the point where your 40, this is from 0 and this is my 40. I hope you can see that now. Okay, so we have that as 40. So from this part now, here I'm going to draw horizontal line. So what I will do now, bring in my T-square this way. All right, move it to the point where my 40 is, this point now, then produce this line like that. I hope you can see that line now. Okay, from here, okay, from this part. So that is the line that goes that way. Okay, so the next thing I will do, bring in my compass now, needle on this point. Okay, let's call this point now O. Let's call that point O. Needle on this point now, stretch to E, that is radius OE. Draw an arc. Okay, radius OE. Draw an arc which I will highlight this way. Okay, so you see that arc, the arc represent this. So this will be my point F. Okay, so this will be my point F now. Okay, now we are told, that's how we arrive at point F, and we are told that GF, this GF now, this GF we are given here to be 30. GF is 30, so all I just need to do, come this way, take 30. I will take 30 here, so this is 30, so that will be G. Okay, so we get G now. So all I just need to do now to complete the view, I will just join AG together. Okay, just join AG together. You can draw a thin line at first this way. Okay, so all I just need to do now, let me highlight it so that we can see how it is. So I will join this AB, highlight that. That is, you take it out that way, then BC with your pencil, so take it out like that. Okay, then CD that way, that way, GF that way, then AG. All right, so this is the view. I hope this is clear enough. Now we've been able to do justice to this A, copy the given template. Now we are coming to this now using the drawing in 2A with AB as base. We are told now to draw a similar template in an enlarged ratio of, I said it's going to be ratio 5:3, not 3:5, ratio 5:3. So what we are going to do here now is this. Now from this point now, from A, B, we are told that we are to use the base. So I will do a method of line division here from B now, from A rather, just draw a line, produce a line this way. All right, so next thing we are going to do now, you are going to step off with the highest ratio. The highest number in the ratio here is 5. Okay, the highest number here is 5. And you can also use another method by adding the two numbers together, which will give you 8, but I prefer just using this 5, the highest number in the ratio. Then extend your compass this way, method of line division. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to step off 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is let's number. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we are told is ratio 5:3. So pick 3, the 3 here, join it to B. Join 3 to B here. Okay, this way. Okay, we join 3 to B that way, wherever your 3 stop. Okay, my compass length is reduced. I mean, I shorten it. I use a smaller radius. That's why I'm having it here. If you stop here, wherever your 5 stop, okay, pick the 3 and join it to B wherever you have that. Okay, and we are told that the enlargement is 5:3. So all I'm going to do now, from this 5 now, I will draw a similar line to this line, parallel line to this line. Now I'm going to use this line now, that 3, place my set square this way. Okay, put my ruler behind it this way. Okay, I hope you see that at that 3, the line at the 3. Okay, then I'm going to slide this now until I get to 5. Slide it until I get to 5. Now it's on 5. Then I will produce a line like this. Just produce this line, then I can assist the line with my ruler to touch the base AB. Okay, so you can see where it touches this. Okay, we take note of that. So let's call this part now, let's call this part B1. Okay, so B1. Okay, so the next thing I will do, I need to get C1 as well, the enlarged part. So I need to put my set square this way. Okay, on this line, place the ruler right behind it this way. Then I'm going to slide the until I get to this. Let me see. Okay, perfect. So until I get to this. Okay, I'm going to produce this line. Draw the line, thin line like that. Let the line go that way. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, okay, draw this line. Then from A, I'm going to radiate lines to touch each of the alphabet here. Now we already have for B this way. Then put your ruler this way, draw line AC. Okay, draw line AC, thin line. Okay, take note, it's touching this line. You can see that. So this part will be my C one or C prime, whatever. Okay, so the next thing, go to D, draw from this to touch D. Okay, so to touch D like that. Okay, take note of that line. So the next thing, E, for E you need to be careful at this point here. Then from E, yeah, okay, so draw like that, let the line go like that. Okay, I hope you can see that line. Okay, then the next thing, draw for F. That way. Then G is already drawn. Now the next thing I'm going to do now, I need to draw C1 D1. Okay, let me adjust this, C1 D1. Okay, so I'll place my, so need to transfer this line CD here. So I need to get D1. So I just come this way, okay, I just want to transfer the line, so just come this way, go up like that until I get to, alright, see, so just draw that way. Okay, so this point where this line is meeting the line for D, not for E, please take note. So this will be my D1. I hope that is clear. Okay, so this is my D1. I hope you can see the procedure I'm following to enlarge it now. Then I'll need to get E1. I already have D1. So all I need to do, I need to transfer this line also to this part here. Okay, that's what I want to do now. So I'll come this way. Okay, then place it like this. Alright, so place it like this, move my set square, put the ruler behind it, I'm transferring the line, then move until I get to D. Move. Okay, alright, so I'm going to draw now from this. Okay, draw the line. So take note where the line touches this line of E. Okay, you can see where it touches the line for E, so that will be my E1. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, so you can see that now. So we've gotten E1 now. The rest now, what do we do from this E? Don't forget that there is a perpendicular line or a vertical line that is drawn down. So I'm going to take that line now. I'm going to draw that line down now from here. So drop the line down. Okay, so you can see that now, drop the line down. Now the next thing I need to do now, you can see from this O, okay, just like I radiated lines to touch each of the part. Now from this A, now I will draw a line. Okay, I will draw a line AO. I will draw a line AO this way, a line passing through this O, and take note where it touches this one. Okay, from E1, so let's call that one, let's call that O1. Okay, that is the center for the enlarged figure. I hope you are following that, the center for the enlarged figure. So you have that. So the next thing I will do now, just like we have a line like this. Okay, I'm going to, from this center of enlarged the center for the enlarged figure, so I will draw a horizontal line. So just transfer the line as well. just transfer the line. You need to know how to transfer line, so just transfer the line, move it like this. Okay, so you have this, so that way. So we have that now. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my compass, needle on this point, needle here on this point, stretch to this part here, to the enlarged one. So I want to draw this. Okay, so from this part, you have this. So take note where it's touching this. So I just highlight that, so where it touches this part now. Okay, so this becomes, this side now becomes my G1. So this is G1. Okay, so all I need to do now, let me just highlight it. Let me highlight it. So this way. This way. Like that. This way. This way. This. Then this. So I hope you can see. So this is the, you can see the enlarged figure in that ratio, in ratio 5:3. So the final part of the question now says that we are to measure and state the radius of the curve, the radius of the enlarged curve. Now we know the radius of the original curve, which is 40. So the radius, so all you just need to do, put your ruler this way from here, the enlarged part, take it down to this part here. So let's take, we just read that now. So let's read that now. This is 6.5, 6, 7, 8. That's 68. So the radius of the enlarged part is 68 mm, or we have it as 6.8 centimeter. Okay, now you see that now. Now there's a way we can check if what we have done is correct. No, I told us that this is the enlarged part. This should have been written like this, 5:3. So there's a way we can check. Now to check this, now you can just pick any part of the enlarged, of the original figure. Now we compare it with the enlarged part using calculation. Now if we pick this base here, if we pick the base now, the base given to us is 70. AB is 70. So let's check that now if it will correspond. So 70, okay, 70 multiplied by the ratio, that is 5/3. So let's quickly do this. So we'll be having, that will be 117, approximately, it's going to be approximately 117 millimeter. That is 11.7 centimeters. So let's measure that now to see, to check that now. Okay, let's check that now, starting from this part now. So you can see this is 11.56 and 11.7. You can pick any part there. You can just pick any part and do the mathematics like this, and let me know what you got in the comment section. Thank you. You can go over the video again if you have any part that you are not clear with, and try to do it. I believe with more practice you'll be able to get get it. Thank you very much. I remain Leon, educational consult. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. I will see you in my next video. God bless you.